Brahman and Ishvara are one and the same. How to assimilate Ishvara is mithya. Ishvara, Hiranyagarbha and Jiva all are mithya, and so all are same. Is it correct? Please understand what is mithya. I have told earlier also, and I am telling again also. That which is incidental, or that status because of something, like kingness, status of being a king of an actor, is incidental because of the dress. Similarly, the status of a thief in that drama, same actor, double role, is also incidental. Now, when the thief says that Raja is mithya, king is mithya, which is true, but you are also mithya. Understand? It's incidental. And this, though Raja is mithya, king is mithya, but since you are mithya, that mithya will punish this mithya. Be ready for that. Because you have stolen. Just by telling it mithya, you don't get away with your deeds. You have to pay for it. आपने जो किया है वो करना पड़ेगा. So important is to, when you discover that I am mithya because of upadhi, I means jiva, individuality, is incidental. There is a, as I said, it is cognitive Vedanta. Actor still uses a word, I am king, I am beggar. But all the time there is awareness that as long as I am on the stage, as long as I wear this dress, I have to conduct myself as a king or beggar, whichever dress, and I have to say the dialogues of king and beggar, full stop. The point of the purpose of telling that it is mithya is to discover that this is not real. I am, actor A is real. This beggar or kingship is not real. That's it. And still continue. Similarly, wise person plays. He would say, hey, who are you? He will say, I am Swami Paramatma. And suppose I land up in US airport, that immigration guys have a habit, yes, so Swami, what's the name? So you ask Paramatma. It's difficult for him to read. If it was Mike or John, it is easy. American names are 2 letters, 3 letters. So he will ask me, yes, so you are Swami Paramatma? No. It's mithya. I am Satchidananda. What? Your name is Satchidananda? No, that's not name. Namarupa mithya. Vacharambhanam vikaro namadaya. Nittikeva satya. Namarupa is always mithya. He will send me to the room. There is a room. And in that room, if I continue, he will get the luggage and will not allow me to get out of the airport. And in the next flight, they will dump me. I have asked them. He is coming, that mosquito repellent, that one. You see, that is going to be, I have to say I am Swami Paramatma. Where are you going? So in America, Avija. He's coming. Fogging fellow. In America, if I say I'm going to my students, I never say Shishyas. I look upon me as students. Oh, you are a professor. Which university? I would say Ars Vidya University. Does it have a Google website? If I say I am going to my disciple, what? Disciple? What does it mean? They don't know. So I always to say I am going to my friend. Simple. I learned after experience. So even if I am landing in New York and going to Nipa, so when I write the address, generally whatever name, either I write Deepak or Nipa. Oh, she's a friend. Yeah, she is my friend. He thinks only one friend. Idiot, she looks upon me as father and a student. What can friend? They can't understand. My sister's granddaughter is in California. She is in Amazon, very senior position. So he has played in my lap and I insisted you come. So one day I went. Like California, I said I'll come to you first. Then I'll go for my classes. Classes are in Milpitas and she was in San Jose. Okay, let me finish that one day. They have bought a new house and you come and all that. And in-laws are also coming here and attending classes. So they wanted. I said okay. So her husband's name didn't come to me. I said, I wrote her name. Who is she? How can I say that? My sister's granddaughter. And that too inviting me. They will not understand. She's my friend. Oh, friend. In America, you have to say only friend. That's all they understand. That family custom, even here is, forget about my real sister. Our student's sister's granddaughter also will welcome me. If he is like here, if his some sister's daughter is there, granddaughter, tells Swamiji is coming. So grandpa has told, that is over. She has to welcome, full stop. They will welcome and receive and do whatever is to be done. That's our culture. But you can't say them. But so he says, I'm going. Yes. Where are you going? And what for? I can't say for lectures. Are you paid for it? So come for earning? You don't have visa. I said, they have invited me for vacation. I am more busy there than here. When I go to US, there is no vacation. But I have to say, oh good, you have a nice group of friends. Yes, I have a nice group of friends. Chala bhai, thappo laga to nikal, stamp it and go. But suppose I say, yes, this body is going to these places. He will kick me out. What this body? They don't know other than beyond body. Some of them live Charvaka life. Yavat jivet, sukham jivet. Runam krutva, no, Pepsi in pizzam japtet. Nobody drinks ghee. Nowadays Pepsi and pizzas. And that's what they eat. So, coming back to this question, it is cognitive. When you say Ishvara, you have to appreciate in Vyavaharik Satta. Ishvara is only Vyavaharik Satta, and it is fact. This body also has Vyavaharik Satta. As long as there is Prarabdha, this body is to last, and body will be ruled over by the laws of Ishvara. But then, since I am not the body, this status is incidental, like actor having a dress. So also incidental, and Ishvara is also incidental. He is me. So you appreciate that, but Shankaracharya says one thing, for Vyavhara's sake, you behave as though you are Ishvara's Bhakta. For Gnani, it is Atma, self. Chaturvidha bhajante Gnani tu Atmaiva me mataha. In the 6th chapter says, Sarva bhutastam atmanam sarva bhutani chatmani. All bhuta, I am the self of all bhutas, and all bhutas reside in me. Very next verse is, Yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha maipa. Ishvara says, one who sees me everywhere and everything in me. So Atma and Ishvara are one. In spite of knowing oneness, when it is a conducting yourself, you don't conduct as oneness. Vyavhara Maryada is necessary. That just as you maintain that Maryada and dignity of Guru, because Guru is also Atma, so also Ishvara and wise persons do some puja, bhakti, seva. For what? Yagyadacharati shrestha. True, most of the people are not ready for the knowledge. And when you don't do, you are an ideal, they will stop doing. Thereby they will miss out the means for antahkarana shuddhi. They will miss out the means for papa nivrutti, etc. So, you should worship. Therefore, all Shankaracharyas have a big puja. Publicly they do. It is not for themselves, it is for Loka Sangrahat, for the society. And it is correct, all are same. Therefore we chant this shloka, Ishvaro Gururatmeti. Ishvaraha, Guru and the self. Murti Bheda. There is a difference in forms, difference in names. And what is that? And what is the one thing? They are all one consciousness, like a space. Vyomavad Dehaya. Though they seem to have a body, but their self is what? Akashavad Chidananda Rupaha Shivoham Shivam. So they are all Vyomavad Dehaya. And I salute to Dakshinamurti. That's the first Guru. Shiva, Lord Bhagavan Shiva went to Kautara, incarnated as Dakshinamurti. Gave Upadesha to Naradji and Sanat Kumaras. Yes. Next question.
Willpower and prarabdha. Because we listen, no, you do like this, you behave like this. But every cannot be able to do that. There is an effect of prarabdha also in it. So to what extent the willpower, free will, I'm sorry, not the willpower. Free will and the prarabdha.
Okay. See, human being is gifted with free will because of buddhi. You have. You are not only human, everybody is born by prarabdha. So prarabdha is twofold. One, the situation, people that you meet with or going on to meet with. People and the situation. That's a karma phalas. The other aspect of prarabdha is bundle of vasanas, samskaras. Each one has a different tendency. Even if there are twins, same sex, but tendency later on, mindset, general disposition of the mind is different. You will see. Tomorrow, nobody knows, two girls are coming, that Vandini and Vaidehi, Baroda. They are twins. Vandini just got married. So they had come here when they were 3 months old. 3 years or 2 years. They have played in my lap. Now both of them, if you look now, there is a difference. But up to 12th grade, they were so similar that teachers in the school used to get confused. And her own mother was confused. So she never called one. She had a nickname, Lolly Moni. So she will say, Lolly Moni, come. Whoever is there, they have to come. They would look so similar. They had different mindset. I know them closely, both the girls. So that is a prarabdha. Situation is same. Parents are same. They studied up to 12th grade, same thing. But then changes. One decided that I want to go to this science, another science, and like that. So prarabdha brings the situation. And accordingly, the background that you have, vasanas, samskaras, those thoughts will come. Your disposition of the mind, composition, will make you feel that I should respond this way. I should do that. That's all prarabdha is. Now, whether to respond this way or not, should I do this or not, in between there is a filter of free will. I felt like doing this, but what you feel like doing, the way you feel like responding, before actualizing the response, the psychological expression, before it gets converted into physical action, there should be filter of buddhi, viveka. Therefore, we have Shastra Abhyasa first, Brahmacharya Ashram. Buddhi learns. When you go to Shastra Abhyasa, means studying. Schools and modern school and university, we never had it. It was a Gurukulam. Go to Guru, stay with him as a family and study. This Gurus taught certainly the knowledge about earning, what they teach in university, those subjects. Nowadays, some of those subjects are redundant. Suppose I start archery college. It is useful only for Olympics. It has no employment. That fellow will not get any employment in archery college. What is the use of it? If I suggest to teach a college of sword, fighting sword, it's all useless. A maximum these Japanese and Chinese have improvised that Japanese what? Which? Kung Fu? No, karate is Japanese. And that with a stick and that's one, you know. No. That's, anyway, whatever, that ninja fights, you know, they have a typical sword. Huh? Let them say, they are the original Japanese. Whatever it is. So, these are your sumo fight. It is only for entertainment, nothing else. Sumo cannot be employed anywhere except some showpiece at some places. If he comes out to India and looks sumo and everybody will tell him, that's all, it's of what use. Those vidyas survive as long as it is required to society. Even now I tell you, you will be shocked to know, this year 30 to 35%, at least total sanctioned seats of engineering were not filled. 25 to different income college, fews and universities, but on average 20 to 30% engineering seats in Gujarat were never got filled up. Once upon a time, going to engineering means you have to score something. It was a competitive. What? These colleges have many branches of engineering. So they have sanctioned all those, the civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering. Now, then telecom and IT and computer came. Now this AI and data analytics has come. Nobody goes to civil. Nobody is interested in mechanical. Formerly, girls wanted to be engineers, civil engineer. Not a single girl. She would be happy to play harmonium, computer, and do the thing. So the seats remain vacant. That Vidya is less useful. After this AI, I'm sure they will create some robots who will build a building. You may not require people to do that. Now, this designing, my God. This Harith Singh's daughter did master in New York, very beautiful, one of the prominent university in designing. Now she tells me softwares are available, you put it and then design is available. Like that ChatGPT. You have everything available. So those disciplines of knowledge are redundant now. Suppose I become Tarkacharya. That Shastra, who is interested in study Tarka? You will be shocked for your Chennai, I tell you. Madras University is a very prestigious university, once it was. And to get admission into philosophy department, and it was status, because India's ex-president was head of the department, Dr. Radhakrishnan. And people went for philosophy. Those great people were many masters in philosophy and PhD in philosophy. Nobody wants. No use. Only some of the girls are taking because they are not committed in marriage market. Girls' education is free, so they continue MA in philosophy. Because somebody asks, what is your daughter doing? She is doing masters. For what? MA philosophy. That's all, sociology. If you go to sociology department of university, 90% are girls. Because the employability is not there. So, Rishis taught this Vidya, whatever was there, but they taught the wisdom of living. What is right, what is wrong, what is proper, what is improper, what is sanctioned by Dharma, what is not sanctioned by Dharma. They used to teach. Nowadays I see in India, Gurukul is going on. Because of RSS and Narendra Modi has NEP created. Everyone Gurukul Paddhati. I told the Prime Minister, got fed up. Was invited in 7-8 national and international seminar. Everybody says this was our Vidya. We had Vastu Shastra and we had Shilpa Shastra and Dance Shastra. That is all right. But you should talk of wisdom of living. Gujarati ekada vagarna minda hai. These are all value education, like zeros without one. That is the main thing you should tell. I told him, don't waste money for this seminar. He got so hurt. Nobody is talking about. HRD ministry sponsored national seminar and so-called who's who from academia comes. They do all research. We had these and that's okay. I appreciate that and I'm happy and proud what you had. But this is what is necessary even today. So, the child was endowed, empowered with this wisdom. When you go to live a life independently in Grihastha Ashrama, that is a use of free will. My free will should be in alignment with Shastra. My free will should be in alignment with what is proper, what is to be done, what is my contributory deed. That's it. I'll come to your question. I have not forgotten. So understand the primary purpose of free will is this. not what all people talk about today. They say, you listen the voice of your inner self and go for it. Whole world is behind you, against you, but if you go for it, you achieve. And most of these motivational speakers talk of such thing. Such and such a person, from rags to riches, dreamed you can fulfill all your dreams. That's what they say. Means free will alone dictates your life. I'm the only one who talks this. I used to conduct such seminars. Now I don't have time. And I told few of them on face. And they throw names. Look at Zuckerberg. The Steve Jobs was an orphan. Oh, style. They make it and they make pun and they know how to talk. It was somewhere 2009-10. I was relatively free and was teaching Vedanta in Bombay. I had only 2 classes, morning, evening, and there is one body institution, Prempuri. Now I am a trustee also there. So, in those days, this internet was not there, and I used to like Times of India, English newspaper. I used to read. Somewhere in August, there was the last page, quarter page picture of our hero, Amitabh Bachchan. He is an actor of the century, very popular, and has a long career, very versatile actor. There is a Chowpatty, that Queen's necklace site, and he was on a bench, like the bench like this, it is across the whole sea beach. He's a tall guy, standing with one leg like this and watching at sea. And there was a picture, Mai aur meri tanhaiya. And that was written. It was here in this sand. When I landed in Bombay, I lived here for 3 days. I slept here for first 3 days. And later on also, blah, 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 blah. And then I have spent the days when I didn't get food, and now I have this. And the moral of the story is, use your will and you can achieve. I felt like calling up Times of India. Nowadays in Indian cinema, I don't know about Japanese cinema, do they have songs in Japanese cinema? Pictures, theater, songs?
Song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 or 2?
Yeah, not that many, but
Yeah, in Indian movie there should be minimum 5 to 6. Okay? And generally sung by hero, heroine. That's invariably, they have to fall in love. And they have to start singing. Love is expressed by singing. And they have to go to garden. And they have to run around. And heroine will run faster than hero. You can't catch her. That's the Indian scene. It's typical. When I was young, teenage, I hardly saw movie because I never liked it. The whole college, because I said they are cheating us. Few things are not possible. And why should I pay for being cheated? And they create a tragedy scene. And it's so much, sometimes so tragic. They want people to cry also. I said, why to go pay money to get some pain? After all, you have empathy, so you feel bad. I never used to go. I went only for relaxing movies, some comedy, but I never went. But I still remember there was whatever I saw. So those days, only hero and heroine will sing. Before that, they hardly sat and sing. Expressions, old movies. When I became young, there was little movement. Not little, not much. Then when I left Ash 45 years ago, by then running had started. And now it is certainly running around. But the improvement is, hero starts, or heroine, whosoever. moment they start, from nowhere, other 25, 30 come from the sky. Hero, then 30 boys. Heroine, 30 girls. And all the boys in one uniform, but hero in free dress. So whatever he does, they all do. Whatever she does, they all do the same. I gave you this story to tell this moral of Amitabh Bachchan. He's a stupid fellow. All those 30 came to Bombay to become Amitabh only. Nobody comes to Bombay to play the role of extras. They want to become hero. They want to become heroine. And number one is only one. Everybody can't become. You need prarabdha. Just because a tea vendor Modi became prime minister, every tea vendor cannot aspire to become a prime minister. you can't expect that now there is chances that I will become prime minister. What nonsense. These petrol pump gas fillers, the gas fillers cannot say now I will have Reliance empire, because Dhirubhai did that. The founder of Reliance did that. No. This quoting those heroes is exceptions. They had three things: Purushartha and Prarabdha. Prarabdha in twofold. That you got the situation, got the opportunities, and got a mati to exploit opportunity. So many people get opportunity, but idhar kuch nahi hai. That is called Rahul syndrome. Rahul, the fellow is leading a party which is 135 years old. There is a saying that experience makes the man wiser. You heard all of it? You heard? Yes? It's not true. Experience cannot make you wiser. You become wiser only if you learn from experience. Otherwise, Rahul Gandhi should have become wiser. And in fact, day by day, he seems to be losing some wisdom, whatever he had in the past. Looks like that. And there are so many. Like two brothers, Reliance, Mukesh and Anil. They have prarabdha, opportunities, but that way. So, it is not only free will gets you success. You may have a thinking, you may have a strong urge to achieve, but equally you should get opportunities and you should have a sense how to respond in this opportunity. Thereby I progress towards my dream. Doesn't happen. This is a modern problem. All motivational speakers. And there are some sadhus who are very popular by this. Chow chow. I don't approve of that. That it is a story. In our good old stories, never ever author left a tragic end. Ultimately, we grew up with the stories, prince and princess met and married happily and lived happily thereafter. The sentence itself is like Ghulam Qadir Shiv Shankar. What is your name? Shiv Shankar Ghulam Qadir. How can you be your Shiv Shankar and Ghulam Qadir? This is not possible, self-contradictory. So to say that they got married and lived happily, lived, impossible. If married, they can't live happily. Everybody can't live happily with marriage. Somebody said, I don't know whether marriage is a word or a sentence. Both said sentence means English sentence. Long thing, and a sentence means other sentence also, punishment. He said, I don't know whether it's a word or a sentence. They got married and lived happily. It is like people telling, Swamiji, just I'm waiting, I'm coming to you. So many people threaten me. I'm used to, I don't get threatened. Swamiji, I'm coming to you. But now this is my daughter. She is in final year. Next, we are searching. When we get good match, she gets married, then I am free. Daughter, and you free? Never. They get entangled in grandchildren, this and that. Nobody becomes free that way. If you want to become free, right now come. You can't wait for daughter to get married. Doesn't work that way. So, this real, I will do whatever I get. There used to be advertisement, commercial about Will's cigarette. Macho cigarette always predicted a macho man. You should see American cigarette commercial. They always show cowboy, He-Man. And then Will's. I think Will's or Charlie. Not anymore because it is banned, but old ones. Cigarette was a status of manhood, macho, sort of. So he would say, and it was written, I get what I want. Free will is not necessarily will succeed every time. But the free will can succeed every time if then that is a success when it cites dharma. You are every time successful. Material success may or may not come. But when you follow the life of dharma, surrender will to dharma, not instinct, you are successful. Okay, last question. Okay, call it off.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we'll have regular classes. We'll finish the text
Yes.
and some small puja in the evening after class. Just puja, nothing long.
So class at 9?
After class.
We can have it 9, I think, better. Tomorrow there is no yajna, so 9 to 10, 10:30 to 11:30, and 3:30 to 4:30 as usual. Correct? Maybe that last class may be shorter, so that you can do puja and some of them wants to go.
Go earlier.
Huh?
I will go earlier. How will I talk out?
We'll talk out. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. There is only 1% better.